morning students. In this session we are going to discuss economic chapter number 15, which is economic development. In today's modern world, most of the countries are trying to achieve development. Then what is development? Development is not only about economic development, but it has also include social development too. What is economic development and what is social development, we will see. Okay, next. Then what is the meaning of economic development? Okay, so constant increase in national income. What is national income? Total income of the country, or you can say GDP. GDP is gross domestic product. What is GDP? All the goods and service which is produced by land, labor, capital and entrepreneur in this particular year is called a GDP. Okay, so what is India's size in terms of GDP? Is 2.9 trillion US dollar. Okay, while the American GDP is 21 trillion dollar. Okay, so in last 2020 budget, our Prime Minister has said that we are trying to achieve this 2.9 trillion dollar economy to 5 trillion dollar economy by 2025. But our economic advisor Arvind Subramanian said that if we will achieve 5 trillion dollar economy, but we should constantly increase our GDP through 8% rate. And last 2 or 3 days ago in news said that our GDP, IMF, International Monetary Fund or World Bank, said that India's GDP is 0.2 to 0.6% throughout this year. Okay, so this is next to impossible to achieve 5 trillion dollar economy by 2025. Okay, so this is GDP. All the goods and services produced through land, labor, capital and entrepreneurship throughout the year is called a GDP. National income, constant increase in national income. Second one is increase in per capita income. Okay, what is per capita income? Per capita income is one person income or per head income. This is the definition of per capita income. By dividing total income of the country with the country's total population, we can get the per capita income. Okay, total income upon total population is per capita income. And last one is improvement in living standard of the people. Okay, people gets good food, shelter, education, health services is included in this living standard of the people. So it is directly connected to the social development. This first, national income and per capita income is directly connected to the economic development. Okay, this per capita income is associated with national income of the country and the living standard of the people or living standard of the country. See, one person income is continuously increasing, then obviously the national income of the country is increased, and so that's why the person is more spend on their food, household, health and other education services. So per capita income increase, then national income of the country or GDP increase, and living standard of the people is also increased. This is the simple concept economic development. Board frequently ask question from this definition, what is economic development. Okay, second one, most important, difference between economic development and economic progress. Last year board asked question from this portion, difference between economic development and economic progress, 3 mark question. Okay, what is economic development and what is economic progress? Economic development is mostly associated with a developing country, while economic progress is associated with developed country. Developing country, for example, India. Developed country, USA, Russia, etc. Okay. Economic development is qualitative while economic progress is quantitative. If you are eating 10 pani puri in 10 rupees, this is quantitative, but if you are eating 4 pani puris in 10 rupees, it is qualitative. Okay. Economic development is the first stage process, while the economic progress is the stage after the economic development. First, any country has to achieve economic development, then after economic progress should be made. Okay. Third one, example, on the basis of new research in economy, increase in the production, increase in the agricultural production or any other industrial production is called the economic development. Suppose, let us take example, due to the hybrid seed, okay, with the irrigation facility, hybrid seed, electric facility, so the farmer's income is increased, so it is counted in the economic development. But due to the increase in agricultural land, farmer income is increased, so it is counted as a economic progress, increase in agricultural production because of agricultural land. Okay. Quantity, we have already studied what is quantity. Last one is increase in national income of developing country is called economic development, while increase in national income of developed country is called economic progress. Okay. 2 months ago, USA said that India is no more a developing country. Okay. India is no more a developing country because India's trade is now $458 million. Okay. So, USA said that this type of statement. What are the features of developing country? First, less per capita income. Less per capita income. Per capita income means total population upon total population upon total income upon total population. So, it is per capita income. Less per capita income means higher population and less income, that is why less per capita income. In this less per capita income directly influence over the health, education and other household activities. This is the first feature, is less per capita income. Second one is population growth. In developing country, population growth is very high. Rate of population growth is 2% or more than 2% in developing country. Okay. Third one is, here you can take example of India, 125 million 130 crore. Okay. This is the population growth of India. Dependence on agriculture. Most of the developing countries' main business or main, you can say, activity is agriculture activity. 60% population is depending on agricultural activity. Okay. Or it contributes 26% of total national income or GDP. Okay. 60% involved in agriculture, in return they contribute only 26% in national income of the country. Last one, fourth, unequal distribution of income. So, simple example, 20% rich people share or contribute GDP in 40%, 20% rich people contributed 40% national income, while other 20% poor people contributed only 10% in the national income. Okay. These 20% rich people 40% contribute, and while the other 20% poor is only 10% in contribution in the economy. Okay. So, this is the end of the video. Okay. The fifth feature of the developing countries is unemployment. unemployment is the important feature for the developing countries. More than 3% of people every year is unemployed or without work. Okay, different types of unemployment have been seen in developing country. First one is seasonal, second is disguised, and third one is industrial. First, seasonal. Whenever due to changes in the season, farmer is left with no work. In India, mostly farmer is working for 4 months, and after that 8 months it is left with no work. So this is a seasonal employment. Second one is disguised employment. Suppose this is one factory. In factory, 5 worker or labor is working, and it can do 100 rupees work. When we add one person extra, means 6 person, then and after the revenue or the money is not increasing. So this one person is the disguise, means he is there but it is not doing any work for the economy. So this type is unemployment, is called disguised unemployment. And third one is the industrial unemployment. Due to the changes in industrial technology and other machinery, so the labor couldn't afford to make the understand this type of machinery, so it is left with no work for 5 to 6 months or even for a year. So it is called industrial unemployment. Seasonal, disguised, and industrial. Out of 3, disguised unemployment is very important. Okay. 6, poverty. Poverty, first, what is poor? Poor is the person who is not able to satisfy their basic need: food, cloth, shelter, education, and health facility. It is called as a poor people. Okay. In India, people constitute 1/3 out of total population. 1/3 people or 1/3 population is counted as a poor. Okay. Next one is the dual economy. In most of the developed country adopted dual economy or mixed economy. What is dual or mixed? It is the socialist and market system mixed economy. Jointly with these two type of economy is called a dual economy. And other one, this type of backwardness is seen in the cities as well as the village. Backward farming, old machinery, orthodox social structure, less production can be seen in the village. For this reason, people is always backward, and it is also affected to the economy as well. In other side, in cities, modern industries, new production process, modern implementation, and the different lifestyle, or you can say sophisticated lifestyle can be seen. So this is the difference between the village life and the rural urban life or cities life. Okay. 8.1 is insufficient infrastructure facility. Okay. India or other developing countries always suffering with this type of infrastructure facility. Transportation, communication, electricity, health facility, banking, this type of service is not available, or you can say lacking of this facility. So it also hindered the hindrance, means the resistance of this type of development of the economy. Last one is a form of international trade. Most of the developing countries export agriculture products, farm products, and mineral ore, which is less in demand and its price is also low. So we are always in a economy deficit. We have to pay more money to the outsider countries. Okay, so we are always in the deficit. These 9 feature of the developing country, which is not important for exam, just see one time. Okay. Next one is most important question, 2 marks question, economic difference between the economic and non-economic activity. Economic activity means those activities which is aimed for earning or spending money for exchanging service and commodity. Okay, any person who is doing economic activity means its aim is for earning or spending money with the exchange of service and other commodity. What are the example of this economic activity? Farmer, artisan, businessman and teacher as well. This is also counted in the economic activity. Last is non-economic activity. Those people who are involved in this type of non-economic activity is not intentionally her or his aim is not obtaining income. Okay, so most important example is nurturing of a child by his or her mother. Okay, mother never take money from us. And last one is a NGO, non-governmental organization, is also doing this type of non-economic activity.